now, forever.
This land was once called Perth, on the shores of the Indian Ocean, the Optus Stadium, site of double tonight of the Women's World Champ against this woman, will be champion at WrestleMania. Japan, Becky Lynch, the winner. The EST of WWE as well, including the United States. Arch rival is here, chamber match. But 4 ends in his way, entering this red one. Side, the intimidating ring, because we kick off toes to wrestle.
Well, now you better stop.
It's the road to WrestleMania. Unforgiving at WrestleMania.
Flames rising evil with no budget for smile. The cash giving you
As the women's world champ, always on top.
Has been unstoppable. The fight's on.
To fear me.
And now, live WWE Elimination.
I've been up to stadium in the middle of fans have traveled here from all over the Elimination Chamber. Rodriguez, who won a last chance battle, and Liv Morgan making her Nation Chamber. Of the Grayson Waller effect, Seth freaking Rollins, who end the American road to finishing night WrestleMania at ringside here tonight in Perth. I'm the voice of the 40th birthday partner.
Incredible city to host the Elimination.
Announcer Mike Rome.
Is the women's superstars inside the ring. Regularly scheduled intervals, a random match. This process will kill a superstar submits or is pitch star standing will be declared the women's world champion. Yeah!
Against the rocks, the push they really roar.
Introducing first from Belair.
Up tonight, you know, she won this event.
Taught us that when it comes to the ES of Belair, Belair has her this year out at the same time.
She is a 3-tilt winner as well.
The only woman in Australia brave enough to be.
I've already been corrected. They're koalas.
Me.
So be saying that is the material that will lock in the pod until it is.
From Rio Grande Valley.
Turn this past Monday night on Raw, so she has some momentum coming in.
Record. She is a powerhouse. Belair inside this particular company to punch her ticket to the show.
Rodriguez, a former NXT with
Of Raquel last time
year in her first appearance.
That's right.
Tiffany Stratton.
that international dateline, Michael Cole.
Beat Zelina Vega to qualify. Liv Morgan last night on Friday.
I agree with you, Cole. Tiffany's a lot about Tiffany in this for flesh and steel and
for NXT Women's Champion as well. Ever.
Listen, wins of confidence. I'm curious to see a maniac. Dishes here with my compliments.
From Elmwood, Morgan.
Chamber. It is the 5th time WWE. She beat Zoe's. Talk a lot about Rhea Ripley tonight. Woman on the planet.
Fantastic statistic, but this is not the dominant women's world of looking past the chamber. Ripley.
But Liv Morgan is sort of made.
Liv extremely impressive. Focus on the task at hand. Could not be a factor in this one.
So the next out. Toby.
These 4 women are keeping it close. Odds opening up.
Who returned to WWE, back qualified for the Chamber tonight. She's been in.
Chamber as my wife's partner in her first go-round in WWE. Of herself, she honed and sharpened her own.
You know, I talked to Naomi earlier today, and she knows who she is. Corey Beck Becky's done it all. She's a 16 champion. She won a Royal Rumble.
It's hard to believe that Chamber has thus far escaped her. That is this structure. Will she survive?
Chamber. There have been 4 winners. The number 2 spot. That is where the winner of this matchup goes Jax for the women's world.
Often you can subscribe to this school of Elimination Chamber in the past, because Becky's not dealing with the experiences inside of this structure.
The chamber now locked. Everyone's inside. History, we have an Elimination Chamber superstars here in WWE. The bell rings 2002. The first Eliminate HBK's heroic return to win. These 6 women, look, we talked about the weather, Corey, inside the stadium.
Will standing in the pods right now. Those pods can actually exhaust you before you.
Superstars are trying those pods out. They mentioned
in a matchup such as the Elimination importance, you know that you're Naomi in this case.
If you're pinned, Romania. Bringing you through the stadium here and stacks her up. Becky.
Actually a great strategy by both.
Shoulders down. Naomi pops out again.
Will do your best to preserve your fall attempt.
Becky and Naomi. Nice. And both of these women matching each. Great show of sportsmanship.
Idea. The one in the United States. Again, thank you.
A lot of stuff on social media today. People with this armor is Becky Lynch. Naomi able. Naomi looking for her own submission move here. And, is this
Elimination Chamber matchups? We've never had the disc strategy. Obviously, Lynch have to call an audible. You have to figure something out from all 12 competitors. Make the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Naomi's got to leap over and roll with the corner.
Naomi answering.
Very vocal. Right in front of Liv.
You're watching the action unfolding in front of you, Quinn, and you are now responsible.
Chain link here in the chamber.
Her elbows in front of her.
This chamber is 16 chain, and Naomi Becky inside, looking for the pin.
Pleasure of calling many of these chamber mattress leg drop onto Lynch person. How massive this structure is. The exact same idea yet again.
Pod will open, moves from this position in the history. The flag. You saw the rankings, controversial. Tiffany Stratton with a step now, show it off.
Tiffany Stratton, but wasting no time making
sticks background. Cover on Bell and Naomi, who's got a kick out as well.
Responsible for eliminating Beckenship from Tiffany Stratton.
Matchup for Stratton tonight.
And here's the thing about Tiffany Stratton, the feathers in the women's locker room. Stratton believes she is already, she may not be wrong.
Corey, what is she? Powerful. She's stunning.
Step on toes on her way up the mountain.
Down Naomi, crossbody top.
Doubled up.
That
would have been huge for Naomi. Almost unheard of.
Returning to WWE. And she hit Naomi hard.
Acting with that right hand.
Fall away slam. She kicks it too.
The number of these women throwing it all. Appreciation beginning to rumble. Fantastic.
6B Australian rules. Stratton showing off her power. Wow. Now, and Stratton has been dominating.
He's playing spoiler for the prettiest moves on me.
Big spin and a kick out by Becky and Stratton.
Able to clear the field. Field that is the chamber.
The exclude as well. Is he going to get into this matchup? Stratton went right after Naomi.
Now stealing it.
Lynch now. Hitting to knock off Becky here. Over the years has given us within this matchup. Morgan enters the chamber. Style of Liv Morgan. Really?
Liv Morgan not afraid to sacrifice her
the pod. Stratton knocked off. And Tiffany Stratton will do damage inside. Stratton. The bank winner. Oh, Morgan. A code breaker. For returning to the Royal Rumble.
Morgan was forced to recover. Nothing else to dream about but sweets. WrestleMania!
Becky, he's got to kick it too.
Tiffany Stratton takes out the center of the universe.
The problem is nowhere to run for it. But
what Naomi looking to make the climb north.
So dangerous inside this structure. Back of the neck of Stratton.
Early landing for Stratton.
Disarmer.
Tiffy's arm in two.
Who is inside the chamber. She's telling everyone you got to get inside the ring.
The mission may not technically happen irreparably.
And now Liv Morgan. Naomi up on top of a pod. With a pod.
Brilliant decision.
Ari from Stratton and Naomi.
Friends, this is about making it to
Over the years from the number 5. Video game scale. Raquel Rodriguez changer right here, Corey.
No doubt he is. Raquel Rodriguez possessed
Slam on Stratton to kick out of 2. I thought she could not believe she was not able to come royal, and now she's back in action. Oh, and driving Becky into the sand. Now just fall away slam. And Tiffany Stratton, though.
Not entirely sure what Tiffany was attempting, but like a cricket bat. I watched it for a day and a half. I have no.
Raquel will turn her attention to
women's tag team champion
Rodriguez against the scrappiness of
WWE superstar. Sure, this may be somebody. This ain't personal. This is all business.
drive her into the steel. And now vertical Morgan into the ring. Enter the Elimination Chamber.
And if you
taking out Raquel, wise move.
But Bianca Belair is going to come in there well for Belair's WrestleMania dream.
By all 3 women on Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. Everyone else
In Perth, Western Australia matchup.
I will say a week, and I've done my best to sample all of them.
It's the number 6 position. Have come from number 6. Well,
when I've mentioned ruffling
one another. Tiffany and Bianca off the stadium.
Stratton did T, who just unloaded her right.
Belair and Becky Lynch going after one another.
The power of the EST.
Bianca Belair for the 3-time world championship.
Belair's trademark opponent. It's cape, and you sure as hell don't pull the.
And now 2 of the most powerful across the ring at one another. Bianca. And now lifting Raquel.
I don't think that was an absence of power by
Raquel Rodriguez now dragging Bell for a vertical suplex. This time with what a DDT!
Against the cage. Reverted, covered by Belair.
They try to eliminate.
Like a ping pong ball. First off of the turning the tides back into her.
The EST of double.
I mean, she's not wrong.
No. Give credit. She's got some moxie. She's on the ground, taking the fight to him.
Of Raquel and not the pod.
Wow! The top, look!
Uh-oh!
Pod.
The manhandle slam. This will be the end.
Switch into Raquel off the top. And what a strap.
Not. An impact, Tiffany.
Corey, I cannot get over.
If you're impressed, I guarantee collectively impressed.
The 2 women that are up center of the ring. Again, high stakes. WrestleMania. Stratton picks Morgan out of high.
Here we go!
Morgan to eliminate Tiffany. And she
Been eliminated.
And Sat come to an end.
What a
Disappointment of the
eliminated. We're down to 4. Becky and Raquel using the
boots for everyone.
And Belair.
That might be the end of Bianca.
Flaming connected on Morgan. And now Raquel. And there is that spinning corkscrew though with a kick. And now Lynch.
It is locked in.
Desperately to hang on to the disarmer. Can she
Set her grip closer to the wrist of
her hands clasped together, doing a good
Raquel at the moment was making, because Raquel was not giving up.
Liv looking oblivion, but she was Belair. Kiss of death.
Raquel.
The sun is setting here in Perth tonight.
Hopes of heading to wrestle again. We'll find out later tonight. Under Nia Jax.
And Bianca, waist lock. Becky Lynch.
Belair.
Down goes Morgan.
Fresh in the mind of both competitors.
Good old power now of Belair. Pressing Beck. Off the moonsault. Pins both.
And as great of a strategy as Belair just did, is you have one competitor, let alone
such an impressive matchup. And now
hanging on for dear life onto the top rope. Oh! Backstabber by Morgan.
Caught by Belair.
Unbelievable.
Steve.
And did you hear the guttural impact with the chain?
At it again. Vicious. That's what happens when an opportunity. Morgan
can earn a championship matchup, and it only comes around once a year.
Suffered so driving Belair into the
Morgan Who once again.
In order to win this thing, Becky Lynch now. Morgan and Belair both taken out by...
Once again, in the eyes.
And now Belair using her... Continuing to wear her opponent down.
This end of those hammer fists, they will scram.
Morgan will not give in.
I don't know that attacking the gluteus.
Tried for a sunset flip. And a kick out by Bianca.
Top turnbuckle, stalking her.
Cover now on Liv Morgan. Will she
Man, to maintain her composure.
45 local time for the kickoff match here at Elimination.
The global event, the eyes. Now Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. The back.
And now superplex. Oh my goodness.
450, but
There with a 450. Becky able to counter now.
just stupid athletic. Able to get the knees up.
Anything away from Becky Lynch and leave.
I completely agree with you. Had she connected, but step up Enziguri avoided by Bianca.
B. Morgan countered.
I couldn't tell from the angle we saw, but I'm...
And now Becky Lynch. Becky was going for the manhandles. Caught. Bianca looking for a Morgan from behind. Scoop up the Lynch. By Becky Lynch.
Ring awareness is why Becky Lynch, yet again, with another gold champion.
For the women's world champ, Becky will battle for the title.
Women left it all in the ring. Looking for a Lynch able to escape the clutches of it. Came down to, as you mentioned, disposes of, and in the end, the man
went wire to wire. She ended as the #1 contender. Who's she gonna face?
It will either be the reigning irresistible force, Nia Jax. Boom. Want to create a little more.
Chamber. We still have another Elimination Chamber match. It is Logan Paul, the social media in his career, to the Chamber for a record 14-time world champion. And back in 2006, he'll tonight, Corey.
And it will in fact be the man.
Becky Lynch just sent out a spell WrestleMania without.
A very special thank you to our friend, official theme song of Elimination Chamber, right now on Apple Music.
And Waller Effect hits the Australian coast after this break. For our subscribers, the biggest obstacle yet in his of the entertainment capital from around the world.
No choice, huh? Choose who faces me. I choose The Rock. To the Cody Crybabies. When you look, that there is zone.
As the tribal chief, as your right to determine the main event, I have made my in the main event.
You must lose. Nobody can, just like your dad.
Grandfather was here. They'd be ashamed.
When you're talking about his blood. History. It's a member of the Black and Roman Reigns. The biggest. You had it in your hands. You're spoiled baby bitches. Do everything in his power to make loser. If you're some man. What the bloodline.
The last man will face Seth Tip and wrestle. Back Canada, weighing in, Evan.
Oh! Second time in his career, Kevin Owens Mysterio to qualify for this.
Owens thrives. The made to take a high risk, to carve his own path in his own state of Texas.
Fears no one. Kevin Owens fears. KO is fired up. Kevin Owens will be
Out about it. Owens knowing that at least has got to be exciting for the prize.
to give you a feel of what the superstars are going.
Next, 175 pounds, almighty
Heavily taped right elbows last night.
Handiwork.
Chamber match tonight. He won it. He was part of ECW.
Not going to give anybody any piece of lurking inside the chamber with you. And
Kevin Owens is nuts goofing or will be locked in a pod.
beating if Lashley is still in a pod. A freak of...
Cleveland, Ohio, winning is the United Paul!
Qualified for this match tonight. Couple things in his career here. Incredible.
And the scariest part about it,
imagine what he
changed to Becky Lynch earlier in the night match may actually lend itself, and Paul would love to head to WrestleMania Championship.
He slammed his head into the pump.
Yesterday at the Elimination Chamber press had to be restrained from one another by
Royal Rumble via disqualification week. Rey Mysterio back in
Knuckles that Logan Paul introduced in his downfall. Not necessarily the Knuckles.
Weighing in at 200.
He breaks the tie with Chris. Elimination Chamber for this event tonight, beckoning the World Championship.
Orton is breaking the record for a future Hall of Famer. One of the structure victorious. Difficult this environment is for all these.
Only 2 men in history. John Cena at 16.
Injury and perhaps the great specimen. Hey, before this matchup gets
inside that pod. We saw that pod.
It was a cause for concern. Well, you're watching, you're excited, it's definitely a daunting way.
Has 75 entire
for this elimination change.
Drew McIntyre with McIntyre's assessment of the state of pod cameras overhead. There's thoughts. The pod we saw. This is Drew McIntyre, a man who will place at the top of the Mount WrestleMania to make good past the elimination. Talk about and think about and worry about.
Worst position to start the from that spot. You mentioned to take CM Punk out of
the savior of WrestleMania
for the Undisputed Championship. Collins at WrestleMania for the world.
The Scottish Warriors dancing.
Weighing in at 200.
LA Knight. This is his first Chamber. 5 wins now from Chamber.
It will not be easy. Guy who lives to have the tell him that he can't, that he won't. They're wrong.
When I win, and now he's flying.
I assure you, Randy's not taking very.
34th elimination. Drew McIntyre does not seem in. I need to win. Thank LA Knight, Corey.
10 years ago, all that matters is that
underway in the Elimination Chamber match.
Lifetime of experience, LA Knight, for every opportunity that he has earned.
A one-time NXT champion. Nice neck breaker by Knight.
And I think that the statements that Drew is making.
Yeah, but he has his own spin on it, Corey. Cover on McIntyre. The first elimination chamber tonight. Early going, Corey.
Pace them are grueling. They are lengthy.
The CM Punk chance.
As the women employed a different knockout. Drew
McIntyre's got a huge.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, as he lifts LA Knight up on his shoulder. And LA Knight. That's what I mentioned before. Sorry. Yeah, the go to sleep is but LA Knight was able to counter to the chamber. Corey, he's really got a show out here.
His encounter with Roman Reigns as this match progresses, recapture that same. Logan Paul, the first superstar to keep. I don't blame him.
And LA Knight just driving McIntyre's face into the palm, was able to get back in it. McIntyre beating it. Here it up the stadium with Drew McIntyre. Further at 4 winners at the. And it'll be Kevin Owens.
Unleashed inside the shoes right now.
First McIntyre. And now Kevin Owens is a senton. Cover on LA Knight at a Make-A-Wish function yesterday.
Unfortunately, that did not bring. And right now, it's at the expense of
Kevin Owens, focused and intense. That's the problem with the chamber as the ring fills.
We saw in the women's elimination chamber alliances. Teamwork, of course of action is to turn on your partner. That's for the body of McIntyre. Kevin Owens. Curious predicament for both athletes.
To do whatever he can to win this match. It'll be the first elimination of the match. No.
Up a heavy body shot to LA. That's just smart. Owens and McIntyre just stopped Megastar.
McIntyre, Matt and Kevin Owens. Oh! And a kick out by LA Knight.
Cover it. This is a very, very fishing out punishment to both over KO.
Kevin Owens.
That could be the downfall of. And I'm not talking about the Owens at Wrestle Freaking Mania.
McIntyre returning the body shots to Owens. Chamber. McIntyre resting this thing. Alliance, I believe, to try to take out.
Yeah,
he fights out of it with head
ropes.
And McIntyre top.
A little uncharacteristic from the Scott.
Has had 5 winners. Happens. Has been unleashed
for several years back at WrestleMania.
Between these two superstars, that's for sure.
What about the pressure on all of these superstars? Promised the Street Profits, Montez Ford, and cities, and thus far, the Almighty by example.
Oh, did you hear?
Elbow.
Wonderful belly-to-belly. Welt's already building on the backs.
Keeping a close eye. ET from Drew McIntyre.
Royal Rumble match.
And McIntyre
outside the ring. Bobby Lashley.
When it comes to nature, a freakish athlete and stamina.
Lashley has been performing at this level. I meant 2011. And amazing, better than ever.
No doubt about it.
Hurt lock before LA Knight got back involved.
McIntyre trying to fight out of it.
Caused an issue of him trying to lock in.
Oh, certain.
McIntyre over the top rope. Staring back at Randy Orton. Orton and Paul, the two.
The jaw of the Almighty.
Now McIntyre launched out.
Owens, there goes Owens. And now
Drew gonna fly.
Yes! That's gonna do it! That is terrifying. Bobby Lashley nearly put Drew McIntyre.
Pound man.
Lashley.
The shoulders. And Lashley is up LA Knight. Almost had him case. Over the years. His career, the Viper Randy.
Viper, the freshest of the. Wow. And again.
And listen to this place, Corey. Here we go. The counter and send Randy outside the ring.
On the chamber floor. To himself. Notoriously.
Meanwhile, Lashley with the swinging. And heavily favoring his back in the corner. Draping DDT
for a year of his career, nearly a year and a half. The Almighty continuing.
Spear by Lashley. To your point, Randy Orton is having
matches as I have.
Oh!
I don't like it.
And Randy Orton is, as McIntyre turn the other side, shoulder first.
Let's hope not. I mean, maybe it's just a make it back to a vertical bend. Only man standing inside the chamber.
That may change. DDT.
Only man inside the chamber not wearing speed. Logan Paul in the pod. On the outside.
Everybody in this matchup is down. Chamber matches over the years. Causing him issues.
Yeah, even Flex. There was a bit of a delay as
if you're Logan Paul, seconds. because they're a United States champion with a perfect up. Kevin Owens back on his feet. Kevin Owens and Logan Paul.
Fist fighting a phone booth.
Get his hands on Logan Paul. Well, Kevin Owens, I thought, driven through the pod.
Oh, no. And finds of the Elimination Chamber.
Orton's got a bad back. Bobby Paul continued to fight. Owens, he thought he had the United States Championship won. Owens used the own brass knuckle. And now Owens. And now Logan Chamber to his advantage.
Into this industry faster than just
in just a couple of years here. Owens about to
from Owens, and here comes the Almighty.
I think Bobby
about that, stalking the Maverick.
Through the pod! He's right.
What damage did Bobby inflict?
Yeah, and the already bad elbow. And now back in.
Have a winner by now.
Corey, this may be the most physical fearing Logan Paul through the.
And now the megastar
lands on his feet, trying to lock in the hurt. You see how he focused the attack.
Bobby delivered that right.
Been eliminated.
Elbow was a factor throughout this match.
Punched essentially, and he reacted, fired catastrophically. Because the Almighty was a favorite.
Still going at one another. Randy Orton misses wildly splatted. Now on the other side. 5 men remain. They're still trying to get Bobby out of the ring. LA Knight's going to meet him there.
But look out!
Up for the RKO.
Tentatively tried to drop to his knees to mitigate the win. What the hell?
Corey, where the hell did Styles come from?
I have no officials. There's AJ Styles, as we saw Logan Paul do something similar last.
AJ Styles, who's had this long opportunity to be in this chamber match tonight.
Feels as though LA Knight cost him a chance.
On the chair.
You don't have the ability to McIntyre.
McIntyre
has been eliminated.
And McIntyre once again.
McIntyre has certainly massive dividends with the superstars in the way.
For Logan Paul, and here comes KO. Kevin Owens driving. Out of the knee. Logan Paul may be out. Best.
Here we go.
Owens KO side.
Nice fighter headed up top, getting
cover on Orton. Kevin Owens.
Focus again to the top.
Kevin Owens has been a one. Tyler got his knees up. You said it before, Corey.
Look for the Swanton bomb. Yeah, hopes tonight. But it rolls on.
Punished. Knees to the back. Go.
Logan Paul, who suffered the effects of
himself back up, as does Mackin.
And the Maverick looking to
Stunner! Went for the RKO. Into the ropes. Went for another pop-up.
Can the fight?
Into the cover. Hook of the left. And we are down
Kevin
to 3.
Owens has been
McIntyre chamber matches in the past. In his first chamber matchup, Logan Paul pulls this off.
You took the blaze. Most stalking.
Orton with
his bad. I mean, Randy's ability to stand. Through the pain, insert
exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. And champions, 2 former champions. And again, the back. This Orton face first up the turnbuckle. Oh, maybe not.
Right there.
When Randy Orton hears voices.
Right now, enjoying every cathartic.
And now Mac. And again.
Need to execute the superplex and try to cap.
Top rope. McIntyre went for the RKO, countered by Mac. Trying to drag himself to his feet. Bad back. Logan Paul!
Oh my God! At this chamber match are down.
For the World Heavyweight Championship. Logan Paul taken down to illegal inside the chamber with the brass knucks that help.
Choice between the knuckles and Jeff himself. slithering for the cover.
Cover eliminated. We are down to...
Has been eliminated.
Who digs down? Time world champion Randy Orton, Warrior Drew McIntyre. He needs to meet Seth Rollins.
Same thing after missing a year and a half on WrestleMania.
Or to move one step closer to Orton dragging himself up, being stalked. McIntyre looking for the future shot. McIntyre sent to the outside. Can Randy capitalize?
Can feel WrestleMania.
Randy Orton. Easy. Over the RKO. Down again.
That could be the end of the center of the ring by someone as powerful as Matt in bad shape.
Drew McIntyre. He realizes this. Position so Drew could not launch.
Thinking about stopping this.
Orton's not going to give up. McIntyre is going to show no mercy. Opportunities at a championship. I don't think.
From ear to ear. Or does he?
Ass knuckles! That... Not like this!
Here is your winner,
I called him a hypocrite. Logan Paul just cost Randy, and that's a damn shame.
McIntyre called his for Drew McIntyre.
Well, tonight's 7. I just...
For Drew McIntyre, who earned this after another. Logan Paul. And just as though for his troubles, they've sent Randy Orton to wrestle. Courtesy of Logan.
Come right now. If you're Logan Paul, you run.
No, you're right about that. You're
to come looking for Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre has another savior of WrestleMania heavyweight championship.
It's a whole lot of if you say that you might know me. Eyes on me. Don't.
And then there at the link in Philly. And we want to remind everyone there is a 4 Pacific for both WrestleMania set. We still have Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax to come.
Roman Reigns will defend his the American Nightmare.
And everyone here in Perth, Western Australia.
Can't wait to come back. With the kangaroos on some of the best beaches in the world. To take a trek through otherworldly wood. Step into a dream.
Gentlemen, please, WWE Love.
I just wanted to come back there. Thank you for being great hosts. It's been an incredible year tonight. The official attendance 590.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is this woman. She's the Women's World Champion, Rhea.
It is Titan versus the Women's World Championship in her right after this break. Members, look at how this brutal clash came to.
Rarely have we seen a world
Is always on top.
Actions speak louder.
the Annihilator.
Striking everything in some. Nia Jax will squash.
Sure how anybody survives that.
In all of
Nia Jax has been
I always seem to
Possibly stop Nia Jax.
Of people like Nia Jax, and that's why this.
Rat and trap, let's move.
herself.
There is no doubt about it. 20.
Mommy, a step.
So I can rip her.
Don't you forget that I put
Nia Jax, a knife at the stake that
I was Rhea bloody
for the championship.
In Perth, a dominant woman here. Oh, just because the flash can't feel like it could.
I'm gonna women's world champ.
Well, Corey, since
With you completely, arguably the physical condition, she has meant the goal. That being, we have not seen too many Texas done.
yeah, Rhea Ripley has not been able to get 8 eliminations this past year, Chip, in nearly 6 years.
I talked to Nia earlier today, are looking past her. Favorite in this matchup, Nia Jax isn't sweating it. Nia, world champion.
She's not shown she's been in Perth.
The women's from San Diego, South Australia, women's world.
Started training at Riot City. Trainers Chris and Matt Basso. Just a metalhead from Adelaide. For the first time, a different woman. As the women's Nia Jax in our main event. Jax, Corey, you can take advantage of what is said in the day of. She's pumped, this, that.
You're absolutely right, and I build behind her. I'm sorry, Nia, face of Rhea. She was beaming with pride.
I've seen her do before, Corey.
Rhea realized she's going to have to add a few in hell.
And Nia caught her with a big, oh God!
There is just malice behind Jax's mind right now.
And it's world championship and a split. Rhea Ripley's family. She has 13 Peter and Calissa, her sister. Rhea Ripley, as she does so here in the...
And there are a lot of people, opponent's family is going to be right in the weapon against your opponent.
Rather 2 years. Nia Jax, who just screamed out in pain. Champion, but it's been all Nia Jax.
Nia answers.
Mania.
Incredible match. Clean off the champion. Stomp in the face of Ripley.
You know, in her first run here in WWE, knows what she needs to do in the ring.
Relatively well over the years, and she was very agonizing on all parts of the...
And you got to give Nia credit. Rhea Ripley was expecting this type of offense.
Straight up power game. And Rhea power of Rhea Ripley.
Nia Jax.
And look at the confidence, how deliberate, not opening herself up for error.
As she continues to punt it. Jax would like nothing better than doing this champion. And for Nia to take that away.
Of Nia's career. She's got it for the champion to be trapped in.
She's just...
Oh, guillotine! Guillotine!
Looking at Nia Jax to tap.
How big you are if you can't breathe!
Rhea Ripley by Rhea.
It sure was.
90. Trying to rally the... Off the second.
Utilize the same offense.
Just two.
Muscling Rhea up again.
And here, as Nia Jax lifted her up, dropped to the back of the neck. Rhea able to get the shoulder up.
Rhea possesses woman handling in a row. And very...
Has to make, because as you mentioned, she is always the person that's stronger in the...
To see Rhea's brutality in and it's all based around the power game.
Double. Ripley of Jax.
Thunderous daylight for the first time in a little.
Trying to dig down deep. The world this will be a hook of the leg. Jax kicks out.
And this is he needs off the stadium as this match progresses. Nia
is robbed by Nia Jax. Time to deliver more offense when
Nia Jax for wanting to add a little keep Rhea down for a 3 count.
Rhea trying to fight, beaten up by Jax. And
this will not end well.
High above the ring, massive on the champion. Kick out at
This and will get roped by Nia Jax.
Jeopardy, Corey.
Honestly, I'd have to take it. I have not seen Rhea tested like this.
To the Annihilator. Rhea Ripley now with his first off the turnbuckle. Nia hit him.
From the Women's World Champion.
Rhea Ripley, top rope.
Frog splash.
Cover.
Take another. Not used to something. Not something where you
alter game. She's changed the game. She realizes she has to do something different.
It's the second time in this match.
Oh my.
Some things just aren't physically gonna.
Now Rhea Ripley here in front of us, Corey, and not went for the kick. Face first, got caught up in her.
Jax on maybe
good. Get the hell out of the way, Corey.
Hey.
Rhea Ripley, Jax though.
Samoan Jax right now. There's that million
dropped right on the announce table. Down goes Ripley.
Tell me Nia Jax doesn't want to.
Nia's gonna put this away.
Sack.
Annihilator. Now Rhea kicked out.
Oh, a little bit shocked, perhaps. No.
Did Rhea kick out after all later? Jax is just pissed off and then continues to dance.
Ripley right out of the turnbuckle.
And it's Annihilator.
Yeah, the first one didn't do it.
Jax dumped over the top rope out.
This point in the matchup, your body
behind Ripley as he looks to
opposition, even for someone as strong as Rhea.
Trying to create space again.
So impressed with the confidence. Rhea's got new tricks, so does Nia.
Ring set! Turns her attention to Nia. Kick. Rhea Ripley!
Here is your winner and your champion,
Bloody Rip.
Spectacular. Ripley summoning for Australia could provide.
And her family celebrate 13 family members in all. 2,000 plus in homecoming for this conquering of the world. That hard work, your dream. Anything away from Nia Jax.
Absolutely. I would agree with that as well. Oh yeah. Hats off. Night belongs to
He's waiting for mommy. And man. Will defend against the man, Becky Rhea Ripley and her family here tonight. In Australia, take you wherever you are. Elimination.
Mommy.
To the Eradicator. Well, he stopped before WrestleMania.
Visual attendance, 50.
Then they play the victim to miss out what you don't need. They try to hypnotize with
back.
We become the race, the shadow flies and take flight.
welcome to the great time. Any play, what you think?
It is now time. Rhea Ripley returns home in one of the Nia Jax.